at that. Beautiful Nashville. I love it. Home of Dolly Parton, home of Johnny Cash. This time, home of Adi Oladipo. I've invaded Nashville, people. I have, and I've invaded it in this magnificent Nashville auditorium. Look at this place. I mean, this is incredible. Look at this. I heard, someone told me this was the last place that the great, Mr. Ric Flair himself entertained the masses.
And here we go. This should be entertaining as long as it lasts. Cruiserweight division, two guys making their Misfits debut. We got the AK guy, 5'10", 189, taking on the much taller James Sellers, who will enjoy a 7-inch reach advantage. Ooh, Sellers just missing. AK guy looks gassed. Brandon Herrera's taking deep breaths.
He's moving really explosive, right? So he's not moving much, and then when he does move, it's super explosive. That's incredibly tiring to do. Sellers is doing a good job at keeping it in his range right there, just keeping him right at the end of it.
Let's not forget, there's a lot of body there the AK guy can work with. Let's see some body shots to the bigger fight.
That's a great point. Chop that tree down. Ooh, that was close.
AK guy, I'm telling you, if this goes to the fourth round, we're going to need oxygen machines.
Well, we saw one of our Happy Punch prelims. We had two guys we thought that were going to fall in the fourth round.
Oh, big hit!
Ooh, that was a good combination there.
People don't realize how difficult it is to come in and fight for potentially 12 minutes. It's a long time.
And not only that, it's about just not being used to being in the ring, right? Not being used to being under the bright lights. It makes everything twice as hard as in training. Nice body shot from Herrera there.
He's trying to get inside. He's doing his best.
There he is. Now he's using that lead hand, guys. See the big difference that it makes when you start using that lead hand?
And I think AK guy wants to turn this into a brawl.
Stop. The thing I find a little bit comical, let me just be honest, is when guys do what they see boxers do.
Nice three-punch combination. Nice big left hook. You know, each of these guys keeps forgetting that lead hand, but when they remember.
And here comes the AK guy, and right at the bell.
That's it.
That was a good second round.
Now they're just looking at each other. Okay, let's take a break. Let's take 5-10 seconds. All right, now let's recommence.
It's almost like they have an agreement after they do an exchange. They're like, hey man, you want to get a quick cup of coffee and we'll be back here in a sec.
Oh, nice jab. And down he goes. What a shot.
It's over.
I don't think he's going to get up. Here we go. 9, 10. The AK guy with a third round KO.
Was that a jab right there?
And if I'm not mistaken, that was a big-time left hand that Sellers never saw coming because he was backing up, and you can see the crowd. Not only are they happy about this, but the way that the performance went, I think, was as close to perfect as any of these guys are going to get.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 3. Referee Damian Walton reaches the count of 10 for your winner by way of knockout, the AK guy, Brandon Herrera!
Chase DeMoor is one big dude, 26 years old, 84-inch reach, that's 9 inches more. And I gotta say, Chase DeMoor's tattoo looks way better than that washed out Johnny Cash that looks like the Shoney's big boy.
You know, Alan Belcher doesn't look like he's taking it easy at all. I think he has one gear, and that's take this dude's head off.
DeMoor said he was going to fight defensively. Those long arms can keep your opponent at bay.
But you got to use those long arms. You got to throw that jab, and right now, he's not doing that.
Well, he is dancing.
you know, one thing that could be the case is maybe Alan Belcher doesn't take him seriously enough, and maybe Chase can pull this out of the bag.
Well, Chase is going to have to come up with one big shot to get the respect, because if he doesn't, Belcher will not stop moving forward. Oh!
Overhand right on the temple.
Let him go. Hey, let him go.
That is a great point, though, Coach.
If you're knocking them down, you can't throw another punch coming back.
Oh, chin's in the air, and Chase ate it, but he's still in it. Kudos to Chase DeMoor.
Stop, let him go.
That was
let him
two
go.
big right hands.
Let him
Yeah,
go.
he's
Come
taking
on.
some shots now.
Let him go.
You know, Belcher's trying to get that counter, right? He's trying to bait something out of Chase DeMoor.
Chase DeMoor landed a little flurry.
He's asking him to hit him. He's asking him to engage.
Oh, that mouthpiece about to fly out. Oh, he's turned his back. He's turned his back.
Hey, you gotta wait till that's it doesn't matter. It was not a break.
Why is the referee arguing with the
It
corner?
was not a break.
I think Chase needs to understand the rules of boxing. The fight is not stopped until the
doesn't matter.
referee
It
says
doesn't go back
the
in
fight
until
is
there's a
stopped.
break.
He wants a knockout in the worst
Let him
way.
go. Stop.
Oh!
You gotta pay attention.
Wow!
Let's go. Hey.
Chase DeMoor, who was just told not to listen to the referee, is very upset the opponent did.
He may be. I don't even think he wants to continue.
And it's over.
It's over.
Hey, his trainer's a freaking clown. His trainer's an idiot. Get him off the ropes. He cost his fighter the fight. No respect for authority. Get him the hell out of here.
That is the worst advice that I've ever heard in my career from a corner. And now the corner's inside, dapping up the referee. This was never about winning. This was never about, hey, come in and show people what it's all about. This is about surviving. And Chase DeMoor, I'll give credit for taking the fight. I do not give his corner, his team, any credit for the advice and the game plan.
Referee Anthony Bryant puts a halt to the bout for your winner by TKO, Alan the Talent Belcher!
Tag team boxing match. Oh, it's true. It's true. Tail the tape. These two men are on a team together. Yudi Gang TV and iPop. 30 years old for iPop, 5'9" with a 71-inch reach, 68-inch reach for Yudi Gang. He weighed in at 137.8. They will be facing an explosive tag team, which could fall apart. Is this the new Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty? Are we going to see somebody get thrown through the barbershop window? I don't know. Waleed Shark's still a teenager. He can't even drink. 5'7", 66-inch reach. Dean the Great, 69 inches. He's 22. Here's Joe Martinez.
That's actually a great point, Coach. Just leave him out there.
We've seen that WWE all the time, right?
All the time.
Oh, triple jab from Waleed Sharks. He is a fantastic boxer.
Waleed Sharks may be the most talented boxer in all of Misfits.
Still hard to believe that he was caught by Dean the Great late in that fight after he was dominating.
3
that first
knockdowns.
fight. Yes.
Dean sitting over there with his hand out already, just waiting to get in there.
Oh, so they're going to no. Yeah, Waleed better keep his composure right now. This is a real fight. Yudi Gang's coming right at him.
Oh, Yudi Gang's already landed about 3-4 punches here that have been clean, and you can see the difference, right? Waleed and Dean they're focusing on each other, whereas Yudi Gang's just in this fight. He's 100% dialed in.
Ooh, right hand by Dean.
I think Dean heard that little comment about Waleed Sharks being the most talented.
Oh, there's a nice right hand from Yudi Gang.
But they are so quick.
You can see that Yudi Gang roundhouse is just brimming with confidence.
And he's so calm, cool, and collected. It looks like he's been here a million times. His composure is really, really impressive to me right now.
Hey, I think Dean the Great and Waleed Sharks are a little surprised about how the tag team of Yudi Gang's doing with iPop. Nice uppercut. This is an even fight, guys.
Yeah, and I really like the game plan of not tagging in and out because they're starting to establish something. I'm talking about, obviously, the Yudi Gang and tag team.
Yeah, Yudi Gang's been in there now for almost the entire fight, right? iPop had 40 seconds in the last round there, and we're already halfway through the next one. And Yudi Gang is doing a great job, and you know he's doing great for what he's having to deal with right now.
Hey, when you're in the zone, just like in the NBA, you don't come out
check, right? If you're hot, then you got to see how hot you are, potentially knockout hot.
You know, this is a guy in Waleed Sharks who knocked him out just a few months ago, and he's hanging in there with him.
It wasn't even close either. It was an ugly fight. It was an ugly one-sided fight.
Oh, he threw his arm out of the socket. Something like that. You know, Udi Gang went over to tag in I-Pop, and he's like, I don't think I can do it, brother. So I-Pop's in there now, and here comes Sharks.
Wow, unreal defense. Unreal. Wow. And then he hits him with the right hand. That was actually brilliant that he was in the matrix there. We got to get that on replay.
There is such a thing as boxing yourself out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Wow!
And there's a tag. I-Pop said, hey, pop out.
They cannot throw a punch when they're being tagged in. So that was a brilliant time to do it. See, this is not what we call court awareness in basketball.
Yeah.
You don't tag with 10 seconds to go in the fight.
They'll throw it to the final bell, and that'll do it. Pretty entertaining scrap. Let's see what the judges have to say.
Dean the Great didn't even know the round was almost over.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and here are the totals. 40-36, 40-36, and 39-37. All for your winners by unanimous decision. The blue corner, Dean the Great and Waleed Sharks.
This is not a tag team belt, but a 4-man fight to find the last man standing. It's every man for himself. Only 2 fighters allowed in the ring at one time. The 2 fighters to start the belt will be decided by a fan vote on social media. Fighters can tag in and out of the action. Refusal to accept a tag into the ring will result in elimination. A fighter is not allowed to tag the same person consecutively. Any fighter knocked down is immediately eliminated. Once a fighter is eliminated, the next fighter will be chosen clockwise from the corner of the eliminated fighter. It is boxed over 4 3-minute rounds. At the end of each round, the fighters in the ring are changed. If more than one fighter remains standing at the end of the 4 rounds, the contest goes to the judges' scorecard. Fighters are awarded 8 to 10 points per round, depending upon their performance. Any fighter who does not participate in any given round will be awarded 9 points.
Yeah, why even throw a punch from that far out? You're missing by 2 feet. Yeah, swoop.
Tag.
All right, here comes Nick now. B-Dave. Watch out for B-Dave.
Okay.
He comes right at you. Here he comes. Oh, nice left hook by Nick Lamau.
B-Dave has 1 gear, and that is full throttle. But Nick Lamau is doing great, keeping the distance and tagging it.
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to me to tag himself out.
Absolutely.
Talk about B-Dave.
Now I'm curious, are they all going to try to tag simultaneously?
Nice analysis, coach.
Hey, that's why I'm here, kid. That's why I'm here. Next level. Next level. It's almost like these 4 made an agreement. Let's all get in the first round and fill each other out.
Hey, Swarm's letting those hands go.
Stop. Break clean.
The judges are going to have their job cut out for them. This is going to be incredibly difficult to judge. Swarms is on. And we're talking about getting warm. Swarms is warm right now. Something that's going to be important here, guys, is managing that cardio, right? You might think that, oh, I can just tag out whenever I get tired, but the human body doesn't recover immediately. You can't just go all out every time. You still have to box. And that's what I'm saying, right? Nick is winning this fight, and he's fought B-Dave a lot, but maybe it's best for him to fight Ryan Johnson. Maybe he gets more points that way, right? You don't know.
Big right hand from Johnson.
Box.
Well, Ryan wanted no part of this, but he's going to get all of it.
Yeah, B-Dave going down low. He's trying to work that body. He likes to put his forehead on your chest and bang away.
There you go,
I would say when B-Dave is in there, he is making the most of it. He's going 100% but he's just not in there long enough. He'll tag himself out after like 30 seconds, and I want to see him stay in for a little bit longer than that.
Whenever you see something new like a survivor tag, the fighters aren't going to necessarily know what to do. I think the strategy for all four, to be honest, has been atrocious.
Oh, big uppercut from Nick Lamau, and blood's coming out of the nose of B-Dave. Oh, and a tag out, B-Dave.
See, that's not what I want the judges to see.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He's not getting knocked down, but he's getting absolutely cracked and then immediately jumping out of there. I mean, strategically, it's a good idea, but there's no way you're winning on the judges' scorecards with that strategy.
Well, this thing may be so close that if we see one knockdown, that may be enough.
No, B-Dave wants no part of it.
He was getting tagged there.
I'm not sure why Nick gets upset, and he doesn't have to tag out.
I'm yelling instructions to Nick Lamau like I'm in his corner. Under 45 seconds to go here. Who's gonna win this last moment of the fight?
Good forward aggression from Johnston.
Break clean, box.
I think Ryan Johnston's done the least. B-Dave has looked the worst.
Yeah, I think it would be Swarms, Nix, Ryan, and then B-Dave in that order, in my opinion.
I think so. Totally agree. Now, I will say, though, I don't like Swarms getting out with 30 seconds left, right? Go in, make a statement, right? And the longer you stay in, the more time you steal from your opponents as well, right?
No doubt. They're going to watch us back.
Yeah, big shots! Oh! And that'll do it! I think Nick Lamau might have just won this fight!
Well, I know this. He just spit on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the scorecards, and here is the winning total. Totaling 117 points, your winner from Los Angeles, California, Nick Lamau!
Nick Lamau has won the first ever Survivor Tag Team match, and he did it in that final round with a nice 2-piece combo to Ryan Johnson.